Join me as I try to figure out the 10 obvious signs that an INTP guy is totally head over heels in love. INTP personalities are often misunderstood when it comes to expressing affection, and that's what makes them so fascinating. They're not as emotionally expressive as other types, but that doesn't mean they don't have their own unique ways of showing love. One of the biggest misconceptions about INTPs is that they're emotionally unavailable or detached. People often think they're not capable of deep emotional connections, but that's simply not true. INTPs are wired to analyze and think logically, which can sometimes make it harder for them to express their emotions. This misconception can make it challenging to recognize when an INTP guy is in love. They might not be as demonstrative or romantic as other types, but that doesn't mean they don't have strong feelings. In fact, INTPs are often intensely loyal and committed to the people they care about. First, he starts to open up and share his thoughts and feelings with you. This is a big deal for an INTP, as they're not naturally inclined to talk about their emotions. If he's making an effort to be vulnerable with you, that's a great sign. Second, he begins to ask you more questions about yourself and really listens to your answers. INTPs are naturally curious, but when they're interested in someone, they'll ask more personal questions to get to know them on a deeper level. Third, he starts to initiate conversations and make plans with you. INTPs are not typically the type to initiate social interactions, but if they're interested in someone, they'll make an effort to spend more time with them. Fourth, he becomes more affectionate and playful. INTPs are not typically touchy-feely, but when they're in love, they might surprise you with little gestures of affection, like holding your hand or giving you a gentle push on the arm. Fifth, he starts to show off his skills and accomplishments. INTPs have a natural desire to prove themselves, and when they're in love, they might try to impress their partner by showcasing their abilities. Sixth, he becomes more invested in your interests and hobbies. INTPs are naturally curious, and when they're in love, they'll take an interest in the things that matter to their partner. Seventh, he starts to make long-term plans that include you. INTPs are not typically planners, but when they're in love, they might start to think about the future and how you can fit into it. Eighth, he becomes more willing to compromise and find common ground. INTPs are known for being stubborn and independent, but when they're in love, they might be more open to finding a middle ground and working together as a team. Ninth, he starts to show more empathy and understanding. INTPs are not typically known for their emotional intelligence, but when they're in love, they might make more of an effort to understand and support their partner. And 10th, he starts to prioritize your needs above his own. INTPs are naturally independent and self-focused, but when they're in love, they might put their partner's needs first and make sacrifices for their benefit. But there's one sign that stands out above the rest, one that's often surprising even to those close to the INTP guy. It's not just about what he says or does, but how he looks at you. When an INTP guy is in love, he'll have a certain intensity in his eyes when he looks at you, a spark of excitement and adoration that's hard to miss. When an INTP guy is really into you, he'll stare at you with a deep intensity, as if he's trying to memorize every detail of your face. It's a subtle but powerful sign that he's deeply connected to you and cherishes every moment spent together. Let's take a closer look at the first sign. When an INTP starts to open up, it's a significant step. They might share their thoughts on various topics, from their favorite books to their philosophical beliefs. This openness is a way of inviting you into their inner world, a place they usually keep private. When an INTP asks you questions, it's not just small talk. They're genuinely interested in understanding you better. They might ask about your childhood, your dreams, and your fears. This curiosity is a sign that they value your perspective and want to build a deeper connection. For an INTP, initiating conversations can be a big deal. They're often more comfortable in their own thoughts, so reaching out to you shows that they want to include you in their world. They might text you first, suggest meeting up, or call you just to hear your voice. Affection from an INTP might come in small, unexpected ways. They might brush a strand of hair from your face, give you a gentle squeeze on the shoulder, or sit closer to you than usual. These gestures, though subtle, are their way of showing they care. When an INTP shows off their skills, it's not about arrogance. They want you to see what they're passionate about and what they're good at. Whether it's solving a complex problem, playing an instrument, or sharing a creative project, they're hoping to impress you and gain your admiration. Taking an interest in your hobbies is a way for an INTP to connect with you. They might read a book you love, watch your favorite movie, or join you in an activity you enjoy. This effort shows that they want to share experiences and understand what makes you happy. When an INTP starts to include you in their future plans, it's a clear sign of their commitment. They might talk about future trips, career goals, or even where they see themselves living in the future. Including you in these plans shows that they see you as a significant part of their life. Compromise doesn't come easily to INTPs, who are often set in their ways. When they start to find middle ground and make concessions, it's a sign that they value your relationship. They might agree to try new things, adjust their schedule, or change their habits to accommodate you. Empathy might not be an INTP's strong suit, but when they're in love, they make an effort. They might listen more attentively, offer support during tough times, and try to understand your feelings. This growth in emotional intelligence is a testament to their dedication to you. Putting your needs above their own is a significant step for an INTP. They might go out of their way to help you, make sacrifices for your happiness, or support you in your endeavors. This selflessness is a powerful sign of their love and commitment. Building a relationship with an INTP requires patience and understanding. They might not always express their feelings in conventional ways, but with time, you'll learn to recognize their unique expressions of love. Encourage your INTP partner to open up by creating a safe and non-judgmental space. Let them know that their thoughts and feelings are valued and appreciated. Show appreciation for the small gestures and efforts they make. Acknowledge their attempts to connect and express their love, even if it's not in the way you might expect. Find common interests and activities that you both enjoy. Shared experiences can strengthen your bond and create lasting memories. INTPs often need time alone to recharge and process their thoughts. Respecting their need for space is crucial. Understand that their need for solitude isn't a reflection of their feelings for you, but rather a part of their personality. Clear and direct communication is key when dealing with an INTP. They appreciate honesty and straightforwardness. Avoid playing mind games or expecting them to read between the lines, as this can lead to misunderstandings. INTPs thrive on intellectual stimulation. Encourage their pursuits by engaging in deep conversations, exploring new ideas together, and supporting their continuous learning. This will help you connect on a deeper level. INTPs can be indecisive, especially when it comes to emotional matters. Be patient with their decision-making process and give them the time they need to come to conclusions. Rushing them can lead to unnecessary stress and conflict. Celebrate the unique qualities that make your INTP partner special. Their analytical mind, curiosity, and creativity are traits that set them apart. Show appreciation for these qualities and let them know how much you value them. One common challenge in a relationship with an INTP is dealing with their emotional distance. They might not always express their feelings openly, which can be frustrating. To overcome this, focus on building trust and creating a safe space for them to share their emotions. Conflicts can be tricky with an INTP, as they might retreat into their thoughts rather than confront the issue. Approach conflicts with a calm and rational mindset. Use logic and reason to discuss the problem and find a solution together. Finding the right balance between independence and togetherness is crucial. INTPs value their independence, but they also need to feel connected to their partner. Encourage them to pursue their interests while also making time for shared activities. INTPs have a unique communication style that can sometimes come across as blunt or detached. Understanding this and not taking it personally can help prevent misunderstandings. Focus on the content of their message rather than the delivery. Support your INTP partner's personal growth by encouraging them to step out of their comfort zone. Whether it's trying new activities, meeting new people, or exploring new ideas, your support can help them grow and evolve. Building a relationship with an INTP can be a unique and rewarding journey. Embrace the challenges and celebrate the moments of connection. Remember that every relationship is a learning experience, and with patience and understanding, you can build a strong and lasting bond. Appreciate the unique love language of your INTP partner. Their way of showing love might be different from what you're used to, but it's no less meaningful. Recognize and value their efforts, and you'll find a deep and fulfilling connection. As you continue to grow together, keep communication open and honest. Support each other's dreams and aspirations, and always strive to understand and appreciate each other's perspectives. With mutual respect and love, your relationship can thrive. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the 10 obvious signs that an INTP guy is totally head over heels in love. Understanding and recognizing these signs can help you build a deeper connection with your INTP partner. Remember, every relationship is unique, And the key to a successful partnership is patience, understanding, and mutual respect.